and I wanted to be a rapper. Remember back when Heavy D came out?
Yes,
there was this rap song that came out, and it was Mr. Big Stuff. And first it was My Adidas, then Heavy D came out with Mr. Big Stuff. It was like, Mr. Big Stuff, dun, 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 who do you think you are? Mr. Big Stuff, dun, 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 who? And he came out like this. Now I'm rough and tough and the rest stuff. I make it dance and prance till you huff and puff. And there's just no way you can get enough of me, yo, Mr. Big Stuff. I'm the overweight and bass, devastating MC, rock, dancing, reggae, right? And I was like, oh my God, I want to be a rapper. And it was done. I wanted to be a rapper, but there was only one thing I knew. All I knew was about the Bible, and I didn't know any better. But I had these two ghetto-ass cousins. Oh my goodness, Nikita and Tarina. And Nikita and Tarina was like, we're gonna help your little nerdy ass out. So they had Talent Thursdays at Mount Zion Baptist Church, Pensacola, Florida. And guess what? I joined it, right? But we didn't tell them we were gonna rap, because back in those days, it was not cool to rap in church, right? So we just told them we were gonna sing a song called B-L-B-L-E, B-I-B-L-E, right? And it was a song you learned in Bible school when you was a kid. It's called B-I-B-L-E, that's the book for me, oh B-I-B, right? And that's what my cousins did. And they was like, little Eric is gonna come out and sing B-I-B-L-E, and then you haul a deacon board and all the ladies in white, they're like, and I came out and I was like, I'm gonna do this, right? So I stayed in a cut, because back in those days, rapping was different. Remember them days, right? So my cousins came out and they had these spandex on, right? And they came out and they were shaking and they were like, B-I-B-L-E, that's the best for me. And they were like, oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. And then I came out with this big box, right? It was like, and I put it down, I hit the play button, it was like, boom. It shook the windows in the church. And the preacher was like, oh goodness. Oh Jesus. That's the book for me, oh B-I-B-L-E. I was like, what? In Genesis the world was made. In Exodus the month was told. In Leviticus contained the laws and numbers of the tribes of God. In Deuteronomy again were earth to keep God's law alone, and these are books of Moses make the oldest writings that I know. Bring Joshua, you can. They was like this. I had a great auntie that sat in the back all the time. She was looking at me like this. Yeah, we got in trouble for that. Okay, I got one more. Oh, I think he doesn't care. I'm doing one more. Okay, wait. Women and children. I was raised by women. I didn't have any uncles. So, of course, obviously, there are a bunch of divorced, angry women who raised two twins. I'm an identical twin, right? Lo and behold, I noticed something. Women treat their children differently than they treat their relationships. Right? You can't do nothing in a relationship. She'd be like, oh, no, I'm checking you. I'm checking you today, tomorrow, and forever. And you know what? Forever's a long time, even if you subtract the 4. You know what I mean? Right? They let their children get away with everything, though. They don't let their man get away with much. But all it's got to be is, I want some Skittles! And you're like, okay, baby, I'm going to give you those Skittles, right? So they taught me something. I said, you know what? I'm going to do that, kid. I'm going to do that, shit. Because this is my second marriage. My first marriage is like, I want some sex, bitch! It didn't work. Henceforth, the second marriage. Okay, can I tell another one? Ooh, I can tell another one. Let me think of a good one. Auntie. Are there any children in here? Let me tell y'all something. I was a single father since my daughter was 3. She's 16 now, honor roll student. Hallelujah. Let me tell y'all something. When I met Candace, my daughter was 7 years old. When my wife left, my daughter was 3. That was a lot of Disney and porn. A lot of it. And let me tell you something. What really got me, is you would get this, you're watching the video, and the dude would be like this right here. I'm gonna do you right. Like this, right? And he'd be like, I mean, this thing was like a fist, right? And all she did was, it was a little skinny, like 90-pound chick. And what did she do? Really? Really? Because I'm almost sure it should be a lot more noise than that. I'm like, So when I met my wife, it was really weird because I met Candace at Pizza Hut. And I used to take my daughter out. I used to take my daughter out camping. And when I met my wife, she kept staring at me. And I never dated a white woman, so I thought she was a racist. Really? I was like, she's staring at me. And I cussed her out. And then the manager was like, she really likes you. And I was like, oh crap. And I felt bad about it. And you gotta remember that for years I didn't date. It was just Disney with my daughter and porn when I was going to sleep. So what happened, right? Is I said, hey, I'll take you out to a movie or something just to make it up. And she was like, I wouldn't want that. And we went to a movie, right? Now we went out to a couple of movies, and it was Halloween. And Candace introduced me as her boyfriend. And it freaked me out. Because we had been like going out to movies for like 3 or 4 months. And then she just, at this Halloween movie, she goes, oh, this is my boyfriend, Eric. And I'm like, oh, what, right? So then we're driving the next day, we're going to a club from PA to Baltimore, Maryland. And she said, we need to consummate this relationship. And I was like, really? I didn't know what that word meant because I'm black. Right? I thought she meant sign some papers or something. I thought that legally in Baltimore, Maryland, you had to sign some shit just to date a bitch. And I didn't tell her that. So I kept it to myself, right? But what Candace did is she said, let's get a room, right? So she got this room, right? And white people do it big. Because she got this top floor. It was like a Holiday Inn, but it was incredibly huge. It was like a skyscraper. And it was a top floor. It was a penthouse. And she had rose petals and everywhere. She went all out. And I was like, wow, let me tell y'all something about Candace. She had issues with her breasts. She was really embarrassed about them. And before I go into what happened in that hotel room, let me tell y'all something.
She's drunk and not paying you no damn mind.
Yes. Candace had like a bra on, and it put cuts across her chest, like indentions. And I've seen a lot of titties in my days, and I said, this doesn't look right. So we went to Fredericks of Hollywood, and we had her sized, right? 36 F bitches. Right? So of course, being a man, when a woman came out, it was like announcing a child that was just reborn. She was like, oh yeah, she's a 36 F. I was like, woo! I was passing out cigars. Right? But lo and behold, right, it backfired. Because what I did was, I went ballistic. I was like, girl, she was embarrassed by it. Oh, I've had it ever since elementary school, and I can't stand that. Whatever, bitch, show them motherfuckers up. I got the daddy strap, the straight, the pow, tick-tock, pow, right? All of them. And then lo and behold, it backfired. Because niggas was looking everywhere we went. I was like, what the fuck you looking at? You got a motherfucking problem? Right? She's like, Eric, stop. We're in church. That's the preacher. He just looked at me. But lo and behold, so she always wore these big overshirts all the time. And I changed that. But this is the funny thing. I didn't realize that they were that big until we got to the room. Because she had these big, huge overshirts. And she always had, that was her thing, tight jeans or spandex and a big, huge overshirt.
FBI.
Yeah, and it messed me up.
Let me see that. Why is he still wearing my spandex?
Because they fit, bitch. Okay, so lo and behold, right? She's got these. I'm like, we're not going. So the whole she had. You gotta remember, she was embarrassed about her breasts, and she didn't. I didn't know that. I just thought she just liked wearing really big shirts. So we're in the bed doing a do, and she's, naked from the waist down, from the waist up, sweatshirt. I know you gotta take that off. You gotta come off of that. So she comes on top of me, she rubs me, she goes. I'm like, let's just say our relationship changed. And we've been together ever since. Ever since. It's all about love. I respect her. I respect her for her mind.
I'm about to go too.